In this video, I'm going to show how you can use Databricks to build NHL scouting dashboards that make use of SportlogiQ data. At Koantek, we have pre-built data pipeline patterns that ingest new data from the SportlogiQ API for game events and metrics for teams and players in the NHL, and loads them into Delta Lake tables in Databricks. Since these pipelines are already built and managed, your team can focus on actually using that data to your advantage. And one of the ways that I think it would be really great is to create scouting dashboards. So I'm in Databricks. What we can do is we could go over to dashboards right here, and we can just click on create new dashboard. And it's super easy to get this stood up very quickly. We can go over to this data tab right here where we can select the data that we want to use for this dashboard. We can select a table that's already in our catalog, or we could write a SQL query that returns some data that we want to use as well. In this case, I just want to select one of the tables that we already have. So I'm going to select one of our SportlogiQ tables, and I'm going to select this gold while on ice table. This is a gold table, which means that it's prepared for analytic use cases, and it has all of the while on ice metrics that SportlogiQ collects for both teams and players. And you can add as many of these tables as you want or queries for each dashboard that you create. So if I go back over here to the canvas, I can add a visualization just like this. I can just drag and drop. And what's cool about Databricks is they have a built-in AI assistant that helps you build these queries. In this case, I just want to write a simple statement. I just want to chart the average Corsi ratio for each unique player. And then I can see Databricks will take that and they will build, will render a visualization for you. In this case, it renders a bar chart, which maybe in this case, it would probably make more sense to use a scatter plot. And then what we can also do is we can edit this as well. Maybe we want to color by team name. And we can just edit it just like that, or we can edit it on the sidebar right here. And just like that, we have a visualization that we can use that plots the Corsi ratio for each player. If I want, I can add a filter to this dashboard as well. So maybe in this case, I just want to filter on the team name so I can look at every specific team. In that case, I can just select the team name that I want to filter on in this field right here. And then just like that, I can select a specific team, and then I can see how that team's players are performing. A nice thing about the dashboards as well is I can just click on the team name right here, and then that's a way we can also filter down to a specific team and look at the kind of the analytics for each of those players. So this is just kind of a simple way to get started with building a dashboard, and then eventually we can build a pretty sophisticated dashboard such as this one, where we have the ability to not only filter on team, but we can look at how our team is performing against one or many opposing teams. We can filter on the season, we can filter on positions for each of our players, and we have several visualizations that we're using to kind of drive decision-making and analytics for how our team is performing. We can look at the shot breakdown, we can look at how many shots on net our team is getting when a specific player is on the ice. We can look at the cumulative actual to expected goals throughout the season to see if they're matching their expectations as far as goal scoring goes. We can look at their shot success rate and plot that. And your team is as experts or have many experts on driving insights from and using kind of data like this to make decision making, and where we step in and where we kind of want to partner is the ability to create these, as that we already have these pipelines that are built to ingest all this data into Databricks, and your team can use these dashboards and really do what you do best, which is hockey analytics and using it to make the right decision for your team going forward. So I hope this video was informative and shows you how Databricks and Koantek can kind of help you drive insights and make the best kind of decisions for your team going forward. And I hope that this was informative, and I appreciate you for watching. So I appreciate it. Thank you.